I'm scraping the bottom of my soul now. Each breath is a prayer, each movement a plea. I can't remember when my hands weren't stained with the crimson of others, nor when my mind was anything but a whirlwind of names and faces, all fading, all relying on me. I never knew silence could be so loud, the silence of a heart that stopped, the silence in my head where the magic used to sing. They think there's a well inside of me, endless and eternal, but it's just a puddle, and it's drying up. I'm so tired. The kind of tired that seeps into your bones and whispers, just lie down, just for a moment. But there's no moment to spare, is there? I've seen the others, with eyes like extinguished stars, falling, one by one. Their magic spent, their bodies broken. We're not warriors, not heroes, just healers, just people. People with shaking hands and hearts too big for our chests. I used to dream of gardens. Can you believe that? Gardens with flowers that don't know the color of blood, with air that tastes of life, not of ash and iron. I used to think I'd return to those gardens. Now I just hope that the seeds I've planted here, in the flesh and spirit of these brave souls, will bloom into something resembling victory. I can feel it now, the creeping numbness. It starts at the tips of my fingers, a coldness that tells of an end. Not just the end of my power, but my time. I've drawn on the last dregs of my essence, thin and stretched like the final rays of the sun, disappearing behind an indifferent horizon. They're counting on me, these warriors, these tanks with their shields and their scars. They don't see the trembling of my hands, or if they do, they say nothing. Their eyes are on the enemy, their backs to me, trusting that I'll patch them up, send them back to their fight, their glory, their deaths. But what is glory to the forgotten? The songs won't remember my name. They'll speak of the mighty, the bold, the ones who cleave through darkness to claim the light. And that's as it should be, because in the end, I didn't hold a sword, I held a lifeline, thin and fraying, and I held it until there was nothing left to hold. I am the echo of a spell, the shadow of a promise. I gave everything, not for glory, not for remembrance, but because to give anything less would have been to betray myself. And when I fall, when my body can no longer sustain this spirit that's burning like a star about to go out, I will have no regrets. The battle rages on, and I am but a whisper in the clamor of the world. A healer, a heart, a fleeting wisp of hope that danced in the eyes of the dying. I am tired, but there is peace in this exhaustion, a sense of having reached the edge of everything one can be. And so, as my vision dims and my spirit prepares to depart, I cast my last spell, not with mana, but with will, a silent, fervent wish that those I leave behind will endure, will triumph.